What's up, everybody? It's your boy Samoski. Today I'm back again with another video. In this video I'm going to be showing you guys how to make some jazzy chords. I don't mean Don Jazzy, I'm talking about some crazy jazzy chord which you can be using for your Afrobeats. So you know this kind of chords are built out of jazz chords. So if you don't know jazz chords, there's no way you're going to be doing this kind of chords. So these chords are usually called neo soul chords. So like, you know, when you're playing some piano on your Afrobeats, you understand, something that goes like this. You understand, you hear it a lot in Omalay's beat, Burna Boy. So I'm going to be showing you how to build such chords. Before we dive right into the tutorial, I want you to share this video with your friends and then hit the like button. And if you're not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and let's do this.
Straight from the lab of HBS Beats Discount. Yeah,
so for this tutorial, we're going to be in the key of C major. So everybody loves C, so we are going to be in the key of C major. C is our 1, D is our 2, E is our 3, F is our 4, G is our 5, A is our 6, B is our 7, and back to our 1. Playing the piano is not really difficult, so it's just our fingers that is hindering us from playing the piano. So you can just make sounds from your mind, but your fingers are not going to let you. So that's why you have to rehearse anything you hear in your mind. If you hear some skill in your mind, like na 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 na, you need to find it on the keyboard. That's why you have to practice, and then you need to take some piano lessons. So if you have been following my piano lessons, I usually break down the chords of the piano. So like if we have our 1 here, so making it a full chord, it's going to look like this. So if you take this a whole step, it will look like this. So this is now the 2 chord. Take it on that whole step, it's going to look like this. So this is the 3 chord. So continue like that till you get to the do. This is called tonic solfa. So that's how you build your chords. You get my point. So how do you build the jazzy chords out of it? So for example, we have this as our 1. So if I should extend it, like taking this one, repeating it here, so this is what we have. But if I'm now going a half step down from here to this point, so it's now a major 7th. That's because I'm adding the 7. So this is major and added 7. So this is a jazzy 1 chord. So this is the normal 1 chord. So I'm adding the 7th. So remember, this is it. So I'm just going a half step to make it jazzy. So you can invert this in any way you want to make it more cool. So instead of spreading it like this, I can make it a cluster chord. So we have cluster chords whereby doing something like this. So it's still the same thing as this. So I'm just making it cluster in between. Like for example here, this is my 7, and I also have the 7 here. So I'm doing this one, then I'm replacing the 5 with the 5 over at the back. So I have this. You get my point. So this is another voicing, a clustered voicing, and this is an open voicing. So you can add a 9. So how is this a 9? So this is 7, 8, and then 9. So remember, this is your 1, your jazzy 1. So you can take it all the way, whole step, just like this. it's going to give you more jazzy chords. So you take it all the way, it's going to remain like that, jazzy. You understand? So over to the 2, there are a lot of series of chords which you can actually do on the 2, a jazzy 2. So right now we have this is open. If you want to make it close, it's going to look like this. So this is a jazzy 2. So if you want to go rootless, there's something called rootless voicing. So it's going to look like this. So on the 3, which is this, you can actually sharpen the 5th note. So it will now look like this. Or maybe you can flatten the 7th note. From here, it will now look like this. You understand? Then on the 4, which is this, you can do the 6 over the 4, depending on the top end melody of the song. If the song goes higher melody, then you can use this one, but if it's a lower melody, you can use this one. So for the 5, this is the 5, you can make it flat, or you do a 4 over the 5. For the 6, it's very easy. You can actually do the 1 over the 6. So it's very simple. Then for the 7, you can actually do a diminished. This is a diminished chord. Then back to your 1 also. So if you want to be more crazy about your chords, you can actually do steroids. There are some chords we call steroid chords. So like for your 3 chord, this is gonna be your 3 chord. This is steroid voicing. So don't forget, this is our 1. So this is the 3. For the 1, you can do something like this. For the 2, it's gonna look like this. So I'm actually adding the left hand. So these are the things you hear in most Afrobeat that you wonder how do these guys create these chords, and then when you make yours, it's gonna be so light. So you need to extend those chords. Then the 3, the 4, the 5, then the 6. So you can actually do the 1 over the 6, and you can do the 6 over the 1. Then the 7 is going to look like this. Or you make it a diminished. Or maybe this. This is a sharp 5 chord. So if you're wondering how is it a sharp 5? So the 5 is supposed to look like this. But now we're making it a sharp 5. I want to show you how you can apply this chord on a beat. So because of this tutorial, I'm just going to do a simple beat, which is going to have a 4-step. Okay, let me just extend it more. So it will now look like this. So I'm just going to copy what I have here over to the rim. I'm just going to redo this a little bit. So we are going to be doing a progression of let's say so we are going to do a progression of 4 and then 3, but I'm not seeing it as 4. I'm not just seeing it as 4 and 3. I'm also seeing it as a 6 and 5, and I'm also seeing it as a 2 and a 5. So all these are related when it comes to jazz. One, 2, 3, go. Let's go to the 6, to the 5, so I did a passing chord. So thank you very much guys for watching this tutorial. So if you're wondering some kind of stuff I did, those are called licks. So these are licks. You can also call them riffs or whatever you want to call them. You can call them, but I did them based on I know what I'm doing. So there are some series of chords which you can do as a passing chord. Like since I'm on the 4, I want to go to the 3. I can actually do this from the 4. You see, I went over to the 6. I can do this when I want to go back to the 4. So if you're finding it very confusing, you can actually contact me. You can take my private lessons on hbsbeats.com. You can chat me up directly on WhatsApp. My number is in the description of this video or in the comment section of this video. So just check, and if you have anything confusing you can actually try to reach out to me. So see you guys on my next tutorial. Have fun learning. I'm signing out. Bye.